Welcome, Irish fans, to another broadcast of Irish baseball, brought to you by the Irish Diamond Club on your Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Coming to you live from Sumrall, Mississippi, where the Sumrall Bobcats are hosting the St. Patrick's Fighting Irish. Junior varsity game just got underway. That's the first batter up. Ground ball over to shortstop for a 6-3 put out for the first out of the inning. Kind of getting a late start and jumped on me when I wasn't watching. So 1 out. Presley Harrison up now to the plate for the Irish. Second batter. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Harrison. Hopefully we're coming to you live and clear. Ground ball down to second base. Throw over to first base for the second out of the inning. Coming up to the plate, number 12, Robert Starks. All my viewers, you want to give me a text, let me know we're coming to you live and loud and clear. Sure would appreciate it. First pitch to Starks is a ball. Another one just a little inside, ball 2. That's going to be a fair ball down right field. Starks headed to second base. So Starks with a stand-up double to get things started for the Irish with 2 outs. Brings up the plate, number 4, Bennett Bratton. Dr. Clay Bratton's at home watching the game on the ISBN. Said he's on call. Bennett Bratton. Call strike on Bratton. Inside ball. One ball, 1 strike to count on Bratton. Beautiful day. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Not a cloud in the sky. Temperature's starting to get up to probably, say, about 70 degrees. So Bratton goes down watching to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors after 1/2 complete. We'll be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right. Back for Irish baseball, bottom half of the first inning. Don't have a lineup for the Bobcats. First pitch is high and inside, number 16. See, maybe I can get the information off of Max Preps. Huh? Logan Power. See if I can get the stats off of roster off of Max Prep Source. 16. So 2-0 the count. Bennett Bratton, your pitcher. Preston Harrison behind the plate. Nice play. 6-3 put out for the first out. Patterson's the next batter. That ball's hit out to left center field. Drops in for a base hit. And Patterson with a stand-up double to get things started for the Bobcats. Crawford now the batter. Yes, it was. So 1 out, 1 man on for the Bobcats. Just a little outside. Ball 1. Ann and Norm in St. Louis are watching. Good morning. Welcome to the broadcast. Grandson Bennett's on the mound. Dr. Clay's at home watching. Said he was going to hook it up on the big screen and watch it. So both of y'all, welcome to the broadcast. Beautiful day here in Sumrall. 3-0 the count. So a wild pitch will advance the runner to the third, and the batter is walked. The runner's on the corner is 1 out. Hunter Graham now the batter for the Bobcats. Ball's hit high out to center field. Center field is underneath that one. Here comes the throw to home. Not in time, so first run comes in for the Bobcats. 2 outs. Cal Stringer now the batter. And he's hit by the pitch. So that'll put runners on first and second. Oh, Clay's here. Thought I heard Clay. Clay told me he was going to be home watching, but he managed to make the game. Okay. Called strike. That's going to be a base hit out to left field. And it'll bring in another run for the Bobcats. He was number 1. So runner still on first and second with 2 outs. Ethan Moore now the batter for the Bobcats. That ball's hit out to center field. And that's the third out to retire the side, but not before the Bobcats score 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. After 1 complete, the Bobcats lead the St. Patrick Fighting Irish 2-0. We'll take a quick break to be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Winfield Swept is going to start things off for the Irish at the top of the second inning. Swing and a miss. That one's fouled right back at the camera. 0-2 the count. Thank God for the netting. I'd have taken that one right in the forehead. Just a little bit low and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Another one low and outside. Count goes to 2-2. Ground ball down to shortstop. Throw over to first is in time for the 6-3 put out for the first out of the inning. Parker Frame, the center fielder, up to bat now for the Irish. That was a little wayward. 1-0 the count. That one's outside. 2-0 the count on Frame. Three and 0 the count. Here comes the 3-0 to Frame. Called strike. So Frame will take a walk. Brings up number 6, the left fielder, Noah Rosdick. Pitcher makes the move over to first to try to get Frame. He's back in time. That was chopped foul down into the Irish dugout. Wild pitch, and Frame makes his way down to second base. 1-1 to count to Rosdick. Called strike. 1-2 the count. Another wild pitch. Frame makes his way down to third. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss. So Rosdick will go down swinging for the second out of the inning. Brings up the third baseman, number 18, Alexander Gio. Gio, single out to center field and an RBI. Nicely done. Logan Young now at the plate. Logan's out in right field. Swing and a miss and an outside pitch. 0-1. Called strike. Count goes to 1-1. 1-2, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Ground ball down to third base. Make the throw over to second to cut down the runner for the 5-3 put out to retire the side. The Irish score 1 run on 1 hit, no errors. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, welcome back to the broadcast. First batter for the Bobcats. Bottom of the second inning. 2-0 the count. Called strike. 2-1 to count. A little outside and low. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Bennett Bratton on the mound still for the Irish. Another one outside, so we'll walk the first batter this inning. Brings up number 19 for the Bobcats. Apologize, we don't have a lineup. That one's going to be popped up. Bounce on top of the press box. 0-1. Bennett with the move over to first to get the runner. Runner's back in time. High inside. 1-1 to count. Swing and a miss. And a pass ball. The runner will make his way down to second base. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And a pass ball. Runner advances to third. Or a wild pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Ground ball down to third. Gio makes the catch and throws it over to first base in time to cut down the runner. But a run does come in for the Bobcats. Another ground ball down to Gio. Bounces on the, and it's fair. Bounces on the line. It's good. No, they called it foul. They did reverse the call and said it was foul. Looked like to me it bounced right on the line, but umpire said it was foul. So 0-1 to count. Ground ball down to the shortstop. High throw, but Sweatman was able to bring it back down and get the runner as he passed by for the second out. So 2 away. Inside pitch for ball 1. Batter had a double to center field his last time up to the plate. And that one's hit foul down third base side. Hit out to left field, drops in for a base hit. It looks like he'll get another double. Stand-up double for number 22. with 2 outs. Number 25 steps up to the plate now for the Bobcats. You can hear him saying. Batter walked his last time up. Pitch is outside. Yeah. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Count goes to 3-0. The Irish have 2 outs. Called strike. 3-1 to count. Game times were flipped around again today. I think some kids were taking the ACTs up here in Sumrall, so the varsity, if you were expecting a varsity game at 11, it's been changed to 1 o'clock again, regular scheduled time. You're watching the junior varsity. My son's also taking the ACT today, won't be able to make the game. Test gets out at noon, and I don't think there's any way he could travel from the coast to get back. So Bratton retires the side with a strikeout. Sumrall scored 1 run on 1 hit and no errors. Going into the top of the 3rd inning. Bobcats still lead the Irish 3-1. We'll take a quick break. Be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, starting things off for the Irish, Holden Hughes. First pitch was a swing and a miss. Ground ball down to second base. Takes a real high hop right in the face of the second baseman, and he makes the play over there for the 4-3 putout. I don't know if you can see it on your screen there, but all this field, the entire infield is artificial turf. You can see the fly up when the ball hits. The only thing that remains real grass is the outfield areas. All of the apron around the field is artificial turf. A lot of schools are going with this new infield turf. I guess it is easier to maintain, set up for the games. Ground ball down to third base. Throw over to third at first in time for out number 2. Presley Harrison now at the plate for the Irish. He's behind the plate. Harrison grounded out to second base his last time up. Nice shot out to center field. Center field was going to be over his head, I believe. Nope. Made it look like he was going to be over his head. Took a couple steps back. No runs, no hits, no errors. Going into the bottom of the third inning, the Irish still trail the Bobcats of Sumrall 3-1. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Called strike on the first batter for the Bobcats this inning. He had a sacrifice fly his last time up. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ball's just a little low. 2 balls, 1 strike. That was foul out of play. Count goes to 2-2.
Let's go, Benny!
Ground ball down to shortstop. Swedman able to keep his foot on the bag to make the play over there. First base. For out number 2, out number 1. I'm sorry, I hadn't cleared my screen. I was going to look and see. So 1 out. Number 7 is now the batter for the Bobcats. Batter was hit by the pitches last time up. Swing and a miss. Just a little low and outside. Still just a little outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. That one didn't look too bad, but still call the ball. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Ground ball down to shortstop. Nicely done for the 6-3 put out for the second out of the inning. Brings up number 1. Batter reached on a fielder's choice his last time to the plate. Just a little low. 1-0. Another ground ball down to third base. Shortstop has made all 3 outs this inning. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors going into the top of the 4th inning. Irish still trail the Bobcats 3-1. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, Robert Starks is going to start things off for the Irish. First pitch is a called strike. Another called strike. Count is 0-2 on Starks.
Go, Robert.
Pitch was just high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's chopped foul. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Starks. He's out. Bennett Bratt now the pitcher coming up to the plate. And Bennett's hit by the pitch. Wears one for the team. Brings up to the plate number 25, the first baseman, Winfield Sweatman. He grounded out to the shortstop his last time at the plate. See, maybe the Irish can get things going here. Top of the 4th. Just a little outside. Beautiful day for baseball. Just a slight breeze going from left field to right field. One ball, 1 strike to count on Sweatman. But 1 out, 1 man on. Ground ball down to third. Third baseman makes the throw over to first in time to get Sweatman. Brad makes his way down to second with 2 outs. Parker Frame now the center fielder at the plate. Frame with a walk his last time up. Outside pitch called strike. That was just a little outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to count on Frame. And Frame's hit by the pitch. That'll put runners on first and second with 2 outs, with the left fielder Noah Rosdick coming up to the plate. A lot of activities going on down on the coast today. Shuckers have games tonight. I'll be attending. Black Spring Break and other festivals on the coast. Everybody getting into the spring spirit. That was going to be a dead ball foul. Just noticed even the plate's AstroTurf. Nothing more than a marking on the turf. Ground ball down to third base, a little slow hopper. Third baseman makes the throw over to first in time to get Rosdick to retire the side. The Irish leave 2 men stranded. No runs, no hits, no errors. Going into the bottom half of the 4th inning. The Irish still trail the Bobcats 3-1. We'll take a quick break and be back for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, welcome back to the broadcast. First batter up for the Bobcats. Line drives down to third base, and Alexander Gio grabs that one out of the air for the first out. Number 27 is hit by the pitch. So that puts a runner on first with one out, with number 19 at the plate for the Bobcats. First pitch is just a little low and outside. Runner takes off to second base. Another batter hit by the pitch. So that'll put runners on first and second with only one out. Both batters were hit by the pitch. That one just missed a little upstairs. One ball, and no strikes. Batter grounded out to shortstop his last time up, and another batter hit by the pitch. So you're probably going to get a warning from the umpire. So the bases loaded, all batters put on base by Bennett. Batters had two doubles his last time up to the plate. Fouls that one out of play. Just a little high and inside. One ball, one strike to count. That one's going to be fouled out of play. Watch out for the truck. Oh, it just did miss him. So one ball, two strikes to count. Got a festival going on the football field here at Sumrall. Tents. It's like a classic car show. Wild pitch. Play at the plate. Runner safe. So the count's 2 balls, 2 strikes. With 2 outs. 2 men on. Ground ball down to shortstop. Shortstop gets it there in time to retire the side, but not before the Bobcats score. No runs, no hits, no errors going into the top of the 5th inning. The Irish still trail the Bobcats 4-1. We'll be back after a short break for more Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network. Third baseman Alexander Gio now at the plate to start things off. He had a single his last time up. Ground ball down to third. Backhand catch. Third baseman kind of loses his footing. Still able to make the throw over there in time for out number one. I had to score at 4-1. I think I might have clicked too many times. I'm outside, so the screen's kind of hard to see. The score is 3-1. Just a little high. Want to know the count. Logan Young. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another one low inside. 2-1. The count on Young. Swing and a miss. Counts 2-2 now. Ground ball down to shortstop. Throw over to first is in time for out number 2. Holden Hughes now the batter. Hughes grounded out to second base his last time up. That one's fouled out over the press box. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count on Hughes. One and two. Ground ball. Little chopper. Going to roll foul. Third base side. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Hughes. Nobody on, 2 outs. See if he can keep things alive for the Irish. That pitch just outside. Count goes to 2-2. Deuce is wild. Ground ball down to third base. Play over to first in time for the 6-5-3 put out to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors going into the bottom of the 5th inning. No, that's going to probably be ball game. Yes, that's going to be ball game. Junior varsity fall to the Sumrall Bobcats junior varsity, 3-1. Bennett Bratton, pitcher. So we'll set things up. The varsity game scheduled to start at 1 o'clock. Game went pretty fast. I've got noon, so about an hour from now, unless they decide to start it early. So just stay tuned to your YouTube channel. And varsity baseball coming up after this. Until then, we'll be back for Irish baseball on the Irish Sports Broadcasting Network.